Abu Dhabi's theme park destination, Yas Island, is preparing for a wild ride. But can it draw the crowds at the scale it wants to? This is Inside AB. I'm Jeremy Lawrence, and this is Shayan Shakeel. Okay, Shay, you spoke with Yas Island developer and Morale CEO Mohammed Al-Zabi last month. What's going on at Yas this year?
Well, they're getting set for an incredible year. They're about to have 420 events, so that's more than one event per day the entire year, especially relevant in the 10th year of the F1 races in Abu Dhabi. They're also going to open Warner Brothers World with 29 rides, the Climb, which is the world's widest flight chamber for indoor skydiving, as well as the tallest climbing tower in the world. They're going to have 2 new rides at Ferrari World, one of them themed on Mission Impossible with a Ferrari twist, another ride at Yas Water World, and possibly 1 or 2 more major announcements over the course of the year. So quite an incredible lineup that they have going on.
Okay, that's a very impressive list, but is it too much?
Well, I mean, in my conversation with Mohammed Al-Zabi, he says the island needs to be buzzing with activity always. Now, these events won't appeal to everyone. Obviously, there's going to be concerts, there's going to be wall climbing, there's going to be just a whole range of community events that some people might like and some people won't. But what he wants is for 48 million people to come to the island by 2022. That's up from 25 million just 2 years ago.
Wow, I mean, that's a big number, but can you put it into context for us?
Right, so 48 million for Yas Island. That is not exactly in the same league as Dubai Mall, which is the region's most widely visited destination at 80 million visitors per year.
Wow.
But it's also, I mean, if you take that considering Ferrari World attracts 1 million visitors per year. So it really pales in comparison to what a theme park of its grandeur should be able to attract. So there's a lot of room to grow. What is insane though is what Yas is going to try to do to get those 48 million people to visit it. I mean, they're talking magnetic levitating pods that'll get people from the hotels to Yas Water World to Ferrari World. They're talking at Warner Brothers World, Batman and Superman will have their own cities. They're talking SeaWorld without the killer whales, of course. As well as a $12 billion development in the southern part of Yas Island, which is going to have its own concert arena and everything. So it's basically an entire city fit into 25 square kilometers.
Okay, now we used to think of Yas as a little bit between neither here nor there, between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. But actually, as both cities are expanding, it's starting in the pole position, so maybe it can attract these numbers.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly in between Abu Dhabi Airport and Dubai World Central. One of them is one of the world's fastest growing airports. The other one is set to be the world's largest airport soon. It's also really close in terms of a short drive away from Dubai, from the new upcoming Expo 2020 site.
Right.
So theoretically, it can attract those crowds.
Okay. So do you think it's going to happen then? That's the big question.
Well, the world's tallest building, gigantic frames, islands in the shape of the palm. If the UAE shown anyone anything, it's that these sorts of attractions do draw crowds. But can Yas Island make money from its? I mean, Ferrari World has the world's fastest roller coaster. It has some crazy slides. It's going to have magnetic levitating pods. But can it make money out of that? Remains to be seen.
Okay, so we're talking big numbers at Yas, and we think they can do it. It's just a question of making it pay. All right, thank you, Shayan Shakeel. I'm Jeremy Lawrence. You've been watching Inside AB. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you very much.